It's all about crossing things off the list. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Thursday afternoon, almost supper time actually. I just loaded a video up, and this video is going to be on crossing things off my list. It's a big list. I haven't knocked much off of it yet, so I want to concentrate on getting as many line items off as I can. There's a bunch of stuff that loose ends, that I don't really know, like the heater motor, for example, the blower motor. I don't know if it's any good, if it works, so I want to check that before I restore the whole unit to put it in. So the wiper motor was going to be a problem, but I fixed that or solved that by ordering a brand new electric one. 425 bucks worth. Jesus. So I got that, and it comes with a switch, so we're good there. I got the switch for the heater as well, and a voltage reducer to go from 12 to 6 so that I can use the stock blower motor. So there's that. I'm just finished priming the box and the grill part, so I let them set up. The grill I want to be able to put together. I want to paint it. So I'll show you what I'm doing with that. What else? A couple of brake lines I want to get on, the front flex lines. Then the brakes are ready to bleed. What else? Anyway, there's a bunch of stuff on the list, and I'll just go off it and pick things and cross them off. So stay tuned, here we go. Okay, so here's one of those things that's been hanging over my head. I don't know if this thing works. I really don't want to buy a whole new outfit. They're super expensive. I'm hoping that 6-volt battery or 6-volt motor will work, so I'm going to test it. I wired up a well, first I charged a 6-volt battery. It's been on charge for a couple of hours now. It should be good. It should be up enough for that. So I twisted onto the power wire, and that's over on the positive post, and then I mounted the wire, attached it to the ground, so when I touch it to the negative post, this blower motor should whirl away. So yeah, then I can go ahead and paint it and clean it all up and get it ready to put back in. So let's check it out and see. 70-year-old blower motor. Unreal. Wow, that's friggin' cool. So that's one big issue out of the way, so I can take these wires off now and go ahead, clean this thing up. There's a few things here, the case, there's a couple of screws missing, so I gotta get that kind of straightened out and back together. And there's a couple of spots like that, I believe. Yeah, over here there's a couple of screws missing as well. So we'll get this all put back together and cleaned up and painted and back in the truck. So I did order a switch for this and a voltage reducer, and I got it. The voltage reducer just takes it from 12 volts. It'll be coming from the switch, knocking it down to 6 to run the blower motor. Then I got to find a couple of hoses, I don't know, maybe a vacuum cleaner hose or something, to hook up to the ductwork for the defrost. The defrost is the main thing, right? So you kind of need that for mechanical fitness. So there we go. Problem solved. All right, so the grill is pretty much ready to paint. I just got to do a quick wet sand on them. Now the paint scheme on the grill is, these bars are 2-piece, right? So the back piece, the inner piece, is going to be body color, the blue. And the outer, just the outer piece, is going to be the tan color. So I'm going to go ahead and get the rear pieces or the back pieces or inner pieces or whatever you want to call them, get them sanded and get them painted in blue. I'm probably going to paint the whole grill, put it all together, and clear coat it after it's all together. I think it'll do a better job, and it's probably going to get scratched and whatever it's going to need touch-ups just putting it together. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead, get after the get after the blue parts. And over here, I finished my heater box, so it's done, looking pretty spiffy. You know, put all the screws back in and everything. So yeah, it's ready. When it's dry, it's ready to go back into the truck. So all good. All right, so I've been playing a little game of chicken with the rain clouds, but I won, so it hasn't rained yet, and I got the grill painted. I think it looks pretty good. I'll judge for yourself. So let me adjust the camera here. I like it, but maybe you don't. There we go. So I think it'll be pretty cool. Sexy. I like it. Anyhow, so the only thing I've got left to do is the two little boxes for what are going to be my signal lights. They go here, so I got to clean them up and paint them black, I guess. And I have two good lenses and two good bezels. So yeah, the grill will be 100% ready to put together. So with the hardware kit and everything else, yeah, I'll be able to put this. I'll let it cure for the rest of the day and get out putting it together tomorrow. All right, so I'm trying to get those two little lights, all the parts and pieces I need together. I went through some of my stuff and nothing here helped me. So, but anyway, I have 6 of these little buckets, 6 of them, and I needed all 6 to get enough parts to make 2. So this is an old guy showed me this once. You know, paint the inside of these boxes silver for reflection. You end up with a brighter light. I don't know how much truth there is to that, but I still do it, and why not? So I got to paint the outside of them black, and like I said, I got 2 pretty good bezels. I think these will polish up okay. I've got 2 good lenses with no cracks or chips out of them, and got 2 good sockets with the screws. This one here, the wire was a little bit frayed, so I used a chunk of heat shrink on it, and so yeah, I'm good to go. So I got 2 complete lights now. So I just got to paint the outside of these, and this is dry now. I can flip it over, paint the outside black, and once it's dry, put my sockets in and all that stuff, and I'm good to go. All right, so I got my buffing machine out, see how it would work, and look at that. It's about 5 minutes worth of work there, maybe 10. But yeah, it looks good. I even used it on the glass, and it did a good job. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other one. I'll set up the camera. I'm going to sand it a little bit first with 400. This one might not be as nice. It's not bad. Yes. What are you doing? Chipmunk. Oh, it's coming. No, all in all, not bad. Oh, just scrape some of this paint off the lens, and then I'll buff the yellowness out. That's it. Okay, well, now that that's done, I'm going to start assembling my grill. There is enough pieces here to build a space shuttle. I'm not even sure what the hell. But I'm going to get started. I know there's rivets going in these holes here, so I'm going to start riveting it together, and we'll see how it goes. I got a feeling I'm going to have some spare parts. Okay, so I'd like to tell you that, you know, putting the grill together is easy peasy, 20-minute job, piece of cake, no problem. No, it's a pain in the ass. And part of the reason was the rivet gun I had. It was junk. It still is junk. This thing here, garbage. So I went to Canadian Tire and I got this one. Got some leverage, you know, two-hander. Everything works perfect, and shortened the job up by probably a couple of hours. But altogether, I'm going to say it took me almost 4 hours to put the grill together. So, yeah, not a quick, easy job. I think it came out nice though. Check it out. Excuse me. There it is. Well, got the nice shiny lights in there and everything. So I think it's going to look pretty snazzy in that truck, man. I like it. Let me know what you think. That's what the comments down below are for. So, like I said, I really like it. I think it's fantastic. So, and yes, I did have some spare parts, but it's not installed yet. The installation hardware is also included to get it on the truck. So, yeah, I think it came out sweet, man. So, there you go, one grill. Cross that off the list. Okay, so there you go. Got a couple of things off the list anyway. Big one being the body work is finally finished on the box, and the grill's all painted and assembled and ready to go in the truck, so that's good. I do have to clear it yet, but that's not a big job. Yeah, so I've got to cross a bunch of other things off the list. I already started on the glove box door. It was painted and whatever. It's stainless steel. It doesn't have to paint it. So all that paint's got to come off because I'm going to get the stainless speaker cover for the center as well to match. So I did start on that. I did a couple of little things on the chassis. So you know, in the next video, I'll show you where I'm at on that list and how many things I've crossed off. I believe it was 5 things I've crossed off in this video. So that's more like it, you know. If I can get 5, 6, 8 done every video, then you know, I'm moving along pretty good. Yeah, so I still need a few parts, bits and pieces. Nothing major. I've got a guy in Michigan, Joe is his name. He offered me a bumper for nothing, but it is you know, 105 bucks US to ship it, so I'm looking at 135, 140 bucks, and it's a paint grade bumper. So I'm on the fence yet. I got one other guy to check in town here, so see if maybe he's got one. And I have one set of bumper brackets, one side or the other. I'm not sure. It's marked. The other side was one of them was missing. So I'm gonna need a bumper bracket as well. And yeah, I guess that's about it for that. So, new subscribers, thank you. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And you know, don't be shy. Leave comments down below. You might hate the painted grill. You might really like it. I don't know. It's up to each individual, I guess. I kind of like it myself. So I think it's cool. Anyway, yeah. So please subscribe, and you know, tell a buddy, tell your chums, and if you're not doing anything else, get out in the garage and build something, man. Later, guys.